So I welcome you to today's video. So we are continuing our question on biology 1994. So what we are doing today is conventional method of sewage disposal involves all the following except defecating into. Number one, well, now you need to ask yourself, what's the meaning of sewage? I find it difficult to know the meaning of sewage. Then sewage is actually feces, just like feces. Now, so conventional method of sewage disposal, that is the way we can keep sewage in a particular method that it will not cause pollution into the surroundings. So involves all the following except, that is excluding, defecating, that is when you defecate into pit latrine. So this is a good method. So it can still help us to dispatch feces in a better way. Option B, in open pits. So that is going to cause land pollution. So that's what pollution. So that's what except. So that's our exception there. So that will be what option B. Option C, into cesspit. So that's one also we prevent. It will be a good method of sewage disposal. Option D, into bucket latrine. That's still better than defecating inside open pits, causing land pollution. It will even be smelling to the surroundings. Option E, into waterborne sewage system. Yes, that one also is a good method. So our answer here is what? Option B, which is what? In open pit. That is when a person defecates inside open pit, it's going to cause pollution. So that's not a good method of, and we are looking for exception. So option 10, which of the following action is not an example of a simple reflex action? When we are talking of reflex action, they are involuntary action. That is action that some of these actions are carried out by spinal cord. So why voluntary action? The brain, that is the cerebrum part, is mainly in charge of it. So these simple reflex action is involuntary actions. So they are now asking us that which of the following is not an example. This one also is like exception. So option A, knee jerk. Knee jerk, when you are walking and sometimes you may have some jerk in your knee. So this is what is an involuntary action. It's not that you are the one that caused it yourself. So it's not something that you think or do it yourself. So it is knee jerk. Knee jerk is a what? It's a reflex action. Blinking of the eye. Your brain is not in control of it. You just blink it because you just have to blink at times. At times you will notice that your eyes is just blinking. That's not, it's not something you have control over. I hope you get. Another thing is withdrawal of hand from objects. For example, you want to carry food from your gas cooker, and the pot is very, very hot. You're going to notice that once you touch it, no one will tell you to remove your hand. So that's just it. It is the pot that will teach you a lesson. You don't need to. Your brain, you even tell you are the one who are going to remove your hand yourself. So that is what is a reflex action. Now, reading a book, you have to think yourself before what? Taking your book and reading it. So that's a voluntary action. So that one is not involuntary. So it's because you are going to think that I have jam that I want to do. I have Waec I want to do. So you think about it. So reading a book, fighting, all those things, they are what? Voluntary action. Trekking, walking, all those things, they are what? Voluntary action. So our answer here is what? Option D. Now, contraction of the iris. This one also is a what? Reflex action, in which the iris contracts. So that one also is a what? Reflex action. So our answer here is what? Option D, which is reading a book. Now, option number 11. In which of the following is a cellulose cell wall present? When you're talking of cellulose cell wall, which plant is it? Plant cell or animal cell that have cellulose cell wall? That is what? Plant cells. So plant cells is one of the characteristics of plant cells, that they have what? Cellulose cell wall. Why animal cells, they are deficient of cellulose cell wall, but they have what? Cell membrane. Now, when we are talking of organisms that have cellulose cell wall, mostly they are organisms that carry out photosynthesis. And if you look at this, amoeba doesn't carry out photosynthesis. It is heterotrophic in nature. To be precise, it is holozoic. It exhibits holozoic nutrition. If you look at mammalian white blood corpuscle, which is white blood cell, that is animal cell. So it is automatically not going to have cellulose cell wall, because animal cell, they don't have cellulose cell wall. Spirogyra is just like plants. So, and it's also carry out photosynthesis. So it is autotrophic in nature. So it has what? Cellulose cell wall. So we can say option C is the right answer, because this pyrogyra, it even has chloroplast in its cell. So another thing is paramecium. Paramecium is like also heterotrophic in nature. It doesn't have what? Cellulose cell wall. Parasitic worms, this one also, they are heterotrophic in nature. They feed, they depend on their host before they carry out their nutrition. So their answer here is what? Option C, which is pyrogyra. They are the one that have cellulose cell wall. Thank you for watching today's video. I will urge you to follow my page, my Facebook page. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are watching this on my YouTube channel. I will urge you to like, share, and comment. Thanks for watching. God bless you.